How could your husband have made a fake passport without your knowledge?
Told you I've never seen it before.
And then there's the money. 56,000 euros is a lot of money to hide. You claim you didn't know about it?
My client has already told you that she knew nothing about that money.
Check the bag for fingerprints, because you won't find any, and the passport. Pat must have been deluded if he'd think I'd go anywhere with him after I found out what he'd done. I hated him.
Hated him enough to want to kill him?
No.
It's interesting you talk about him in the past tense, because Mr. Phelan's body hasn't yet been found.
Come on, he's presumed dead.
Tell me again. What happened up on that sea wall?
He lunged at me and moved, and he fell over the edge.
Fell?
Yes.
I'm struggling to make sense of your version of events, Eileen.
We are getting nowhere here.
I'm simply trying to ascertain that things happened as your client explains, or if, in fact, she knew everything about Mr. Phelan. And when she knew we were on our way to save her own skin, she pushed him.
You have got absolutely no evidence to back up what you're suggesting. And my client is the victim in all this. There's nothing she could have done to change what happened to Mr. Phelan last night.
She really deserves this job.
Well, I've told her so many times, she just needs to put herself out there. OMG. That is a Luca de Valentina.
What, the celebrity chef?
Well, how many other Luca de Valentinas do you know? Oh, I love him. Do you think he'd mind having a picture with me?
You're not allowed. No selfies, remember?
What a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and I can't snap it.
Oh, you'll thank me when you're in the back.
Imagine working with him. He is so hot. Wasted on my sister. Though Soph's going to do great, though, isn't she?
Yeah, she'll smash it,
Restaurant manager, yeah. I'm telling you, this job's in the bag.
Don't count on it.
Well, if Soph gets the job, she can introduce me to Luca.
You know, I always took you more for a footballer's wife than a celeb chef's.
Aidan, I am a woman in my own right. But for the record, it goes footballer, celebrity chef, zookeeper.
Zookeeper.
Yeah, I could have a little baby pet monkey.
Well, let's hope Sophie aces this interview. Then you can get your second best choice of husband.
Fingers crossed. Right, I'm off to get these knots sorted. Helena, my masseuse, is a genius. Toodles.
See ya. Hey, you'll lose the bet.
I am not taking a selfie. I'm using my phone as a mirror.
I never meant to put the blame on Bethany. I just wanted us to see how important it is that she goes back to court.
Oh, I know, and she knows that too. What is up with him? Why is he behaving like that? And bringing up Clayton, that is so wrong.
He's angry.
Yeah, why?
Not a clue, but I'm going to find out. And I'm sorry for all this drama. You've got more important things to be worrying about. Both of you.
It's been a difficult day.
Oi, what word were you? You were all for it when Bethany testified against Nathan, so what's changed?
Because she's been to court once before. If she didn't want to go again, she shouldn't have to be forced to.
So I'm forcing her?
I'll make us a brew, shall I?
Oh, yeah, because that solves all of us problems, doesn't it?
Look, I'm sure Bethany appreciates all this shouting. I'll get that, shall I?
I'm just thinking of Bethany.
And so am I.
Well, if you were, then you'd listen to her.
Oh, yeah. Hiya, come through. Bethany's just...
I'm here. Hiya, thank you for coming.
So, your mum said you've heard about Mr. Clifton's appeal.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to disappoint you all, but I won't be going to court again.
No, we're not asking you to. His lawyers have applied for an appeal, that's all at this stage.
But Craig thought...
So unless the appeal goes ahead, you won't have to do anything.
Yeah, but it might go ahead.
Well, we're not there yet, and we might not get to that point. Look, I'm sorry you didn't have all the facts right away. That must have been really difficult, and I can only apologise for Craig's miscommunication.
He was just looking out for a mate, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, I understand that. But it's not how a police officer should operate.
So they have Anna locked up even though she hasn't done nothing?
She hasn't done anything. And that's not entirely true. I mean, she has absconded and attacked Eileen.
Well, we can appeal the ABH charge. It was an accident. Mum thought Eileen was Pat.
Yeah, of course we can. And we will, but that takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Not everyone knows the truth. Oh, she was right all along.
I'll get it.
I just can't wait to have her home.
I know, me too.
And I'm going to be the best daughter from now on.
Pat Phelan manipulated you.
Well, even so, I proper owe my mum.
Flaming vultures. Some two-bit journalist wanted a quote from Mayor Metcalfe on what it's like to live opposite a murderer.
Oh. No, Tim, I'll go.
How can one man cause so much damage?
Well, it's over now, isn't it? He can't hurt any of us ever again.
You've caused Bethany a lot of upset and stress. Stress I imagine she could do without.
I know, it's just she's my mate and
I don't care who she is, be professional. You had no right to tell her anything. You can't keep making stupid mistakes.
I was just worried.
Oh, yeah, about your mate, I know. It's not the first time you've got emotionally involved, is it?
I'll be better. It won't happen again.
You can't help yourself. You need to grow up, Craig. It's not a game. You're too close to Bethany, you're too close to a case. I just think it's best if you don't volunteer for a bit.
No. I love volunteering.
You don't get it, do you? Either you take time off, or you end up with a suspension.
Well, they're finally letting me back into my orangery, thank goodness.
Well, it's unlikely Park would have hidden anything in there, surely.
Well, that was my thinking as well, but apparently it's pretty common for criminals, especially murderers, to hide their weapons close by. Who would have thought it? Surely not his wife.
Poor Eileen.
Poor Eileen? Oh, come on, Dad. She was in on it.
Hey, you've got an awful lot to say for yourself, Tracy, considering you were shacked up with a murderer. There you were, all dressed up in your wedding frock, and you didn't have a clue what Rob had done to Tina.
Yeah, well, that was a bit different, actually, because Pat was killing people all over the shop, and I'm telling you, Eileen knew about it. Look, listen to this. The bodies of two males have been found.
Come on, Tracy. Is there any need to be so ghoulish?
Why are you wasting time on that rag?
The body of a local man and serial killer, Pat Phelan, is yet to be recovered. Police are also investigating Mr. Phelan in connection with another murder of a 27-year-old man.
Luke, oi.
Get that away from me. Listen, me and you are the same. I was going out with Luke and then you...
don't you dare compare what we had with you and him.
I loved him. All right, babe, calm down. I'm just saying that we're not that different.
Alia, you get away from that woman.
Those close to Mr. Phelan are being questioned by police. Police are investigating whether Mr. Phelan acted alone. Come on! Will somebody please wake up and smell the dead bodies? Eileen knew about it. She must have done.
For the last time, Tracy. She didn't know who she'd married.
Okay.
1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 15, 16, 17, 18.
All right.
Hi, it's me. Can you let me up?
Hi, you okay?
Fine.
Jill came over. She said the appeal might not happen.
I know.
Are you okay? Has something happened?
Actually, it has. I've been told to take some time off. Jill says that I'm too emotionally involved.
What, with me?
With your case? Yeah.
Oh, Craig, I'm so sorry.
You know what? You should be. You should be sorry, and so should Liam, and so should my mum, because I've messed everything up and had it all under control.
What are you talking about?
My dream of being a police officer is over.
I'm sorry.
It's too late.
Craig.
Just please, just go. Just leave me alone.
It's good to have you back.
It'd be better if Mum was here, though.
Yeah, well, she'll be home soon. She wouldn't be there in the first place. It wasn't for me.
Oh, me? Well, I was the one that rang the police. If you hadn't done that...
No, don't do it, Faye. Don't blame yourself. It's because of that psycho that Mum's locked up, not because of you. But I listened to him. I believed all of the awful stuff he said for ages.
I trusted a murderer over my own mum.
Well, how were you supposed to know what he was capable of?
Well, Mum did, didn't she? And so did you. I just didn't listen.
I don't know why you're beating yourselves up.
Yeah, you can only live in the present. Now you have to start thinking about how you can help, Hannah.
How did it go? Oh, really well, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I was really nervous, but the guy was really, really nice, so I got a good feeling. Fingers crossed.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, we've just been for some cocktails to relax. Oh, my massage was a disaster. Helena was off sick. Apparently, her chakras were all out of place. So I had to have this man called Paul, and he had really bony fingers. Anyway, babe, I'm dead pleased for you.
Me too.
Beefy. Yeah, you'll be working with the likes of Luca de What's-his-face.
You'll have to get some furs to celebrate. Deb does that pink one that I like. Oh, it's a restaurant. Well, that was quick.
That's a good sign.
Hello? Yeah, it is. I didn't expect you to ring so soon. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I understand. You've got to make a decision, haven't you? Yeah, if you could keep my CV for the future. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, well, don't worry. You know, there's always mucky windows that need cleaning, eh?
Well, it still gets that pink fizz. We can... What's the opposite? Celebrate.
Commiserate.
Yeah, babe, we can do that. I'm so sorry.
Maybe next time, eh?
Oh, listen, don't worry about it. It's probably going to be over my head anyway. Management job.
Why do you do that? You always put yourself down.
I don't.
You do. And it stops now. Look, fine, it didn't go your way this time. But it will.
Thank you.
Everyone's yapping on about it like it's big gossip. People are dead.
Sweetheart, I know how awful it is for you thinking about Luke.
Everything reminds me of him. And I thought I was getting better, and then this. I can't stand it.
You know, I was looking through my spring wardrobe the other day, and it's ever so tired. How about a day shopping? Say Birmingham? Well, it'll get us out of Weatherfield. Could do you good.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks, Gran.
Just gonna nip to the shop, get someone nice for tea. Got any suggestions? Oh, listen, you heard what Jill said. You don't have to testify unless it goes ahead. And to be honest, darling, that is highly unlikely, so I think you can relax. It's not that. It's Craig. What about him? He's not okay, and I don't know how I can help him. Look, I get that you're trying to look out for your mate, but you've been through so much, and he was there for me. Yes, and then he's blabbed to you about the appeal and upset you for no reason. He was thinking about me, just went about it the wrong way. Well, all I'm saying is I think you need to look after yourself before you can look after Craig, okay? I'll tell you what, let's be lazy and just have cheesy beans on toast, okay? Come on.
I would have made you one, but I didn't want to poke the bear. Okay. I have a question. What is your problem?
Apart from the fact you didn't make me a cup of tea.
I'm being serious, David. 1 minute, you're barely speaking and you're disappearing, and the next minute, you're biting everyone's head off. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
When you got cramp,
What about it?
well, it's never happened before.
Well, I obviously just need to up my intake on salt, don't I? What are you getting at?
Look, we haven't slept together for ages, and I feel like you're trying to avoid it, like you're trying to avoid me.
All this because I got cramp.
Oh, it's not just that. You're angry all the time, and I don't get why.
Do you want to know what makes me angry?
Yeah, I really do.
This pointless conversation.
Have you heard anything from Eileen?
Not a thing.
Can't imagine what she's going through.
Oh, people around here are daft, aren't they? I mean, I've got to hand it to Eileen. She's playing it well. The innocent victim.
Thinking highly of your friends and neighbours is daft. Then daft I am.
Oi, Tim. Do you think Bonnie pushed Clyde or what?
What?
Eileen, do you think she killed Pat?
Of course she didn't.
Oh, what would you know? I mean, you think your Bez is and everything, but maybe she's been fooling you and all.
Tracy.
Do you know what? If I still own this pub, you would be out.
Oh, well, it's a good job you don't then, isn't it? And my brother does. Listen, this is my theory, right? I reckon they were in it together and then Eileen ended up killing Pat. And now she's playing the grieving widow. And you know why? Because I smell a hefty life insurance policy.
No.
From what I've heard, that's more your style. Why don't you just shut it?
Oh, come on, Johnny, don't overexert yourself.
Oh, get back under your bridge, will you?
Steve, did you hear that? He's calling me a troll.
Just shut your gob for once, will you?
She's a gobby cow, isn't she?
Thanks for that. Oh, she can be one vindictive little witch.
Listen, don't worry, Mum. She's made of strong stuff, is our Eileen, and she's not done anything, so she'll be fine.
Is there somewhere we can talk?
Lily thought that there was an alien under her bed, right? And I just told her it was one of my mates, and she was fine.
Talking to me now, are you?
I was never not talking to you. I just didn't want to be quizzed.
I just want to know why you're angry all the time.
Have you met me?
Stop shirking the question, David. I'm going to ask you one last time. Have you gone off me?
No.
Well, what then? Because I'm not going to beg, and I'm not going to plead with you to stay with me if you don't want to.
No, I do. I do. It's just...
What?
It's just Sarah. And she's always forcing Bethany and thinking she knows best. She just does my head in.
You're worried about Bethany, I get that.
Yeah, and then there's Gail yapping on about Michael. You know, oh, I should have listened, I should have done this, I should have done that. But, Mum, if you're going to have regrets for every husband, we're going to be here a while, aren't we?
She's hurting, David. Be gentle.
Yeah, I know, but stuff happens, doesn't it? Awful things, and you have to deal with it. You can't just crumble every time life kicks you in the face.
You've been through a lot, I do get that. But I am your girlfriend, David. You need to talk to me. And you never know. I might have a few pearls of wisdom. I'm smarter than I look. I'll tell you what. Why don't we get in bed and snuggle up and just forget everything?
Yeah. Yeah, all right. You go through. I'll be in a minute.
But don't be too long, yeah.
So, they think Eileen was in on it?
Well, the passport doesn't look great, but in reality, they've got no hard evidence.
But you can get her out.
I'm hopeful I can, yeah.
Well, at least she's safe from that evil man. You can't hurt her ever again.
I must confess,
I make a very strong cup of tea. I hope it's okay for you.
I survived worse, Mrs. Gillen.
You do seem in good spirits, Mr. Frost. Here's the sewing kit you asked for. But I'm more than happy to sew your shirt up for you. I'm a dab hand with the needle and thread, though I say it myself.
That's most kind. I can manage. Thank you.
Won't you let me call a doctor? Some of those cuts look nasty.
No, the hospital said all I needed was rest, Mrs. Gillen.
And I let you do just that. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock if that suits.
Perfect.
Sleep tight.
And you?
Don't let the frost bite.
Tomorrow night here on ITV, 9 showbiz legends are in for the performance of a lifetime. Last Laugh in Vegas is at 9. Tonight, a vital fact about the killer leads Marcella back to the home of Nigel Stafford. But will she uncover the truth? There's new drama next.